I just loved, and I just wanted to quote you on yourself. When you were talking about what you were sharing with us here about the first 9 months of your life, how you turned everything over to God, and then you get born, and then your parents say, I'll take it from here. And
right.
Where if you'd stayed in the God space, you'd be different. And then you say, how could you believe that you are not worthy of yourself? I just thought, oh my God, I wish more people could hear you say that. How could you believe that you are not worthy of yourself? Because you and I both, over the years, talked to thousands and thousands of people, and that seems to be at the core of what so many people don't get, that they are not worthy of themselves.
Because see, when you don't trust in yourself, you're not trusting in the wisdom that created you. That's like an insult to your creator, to the creative process, whatever you want to call that, if you want to call it God. Because, all of us and all the religions that are out there, they all pray to the same God. And then they ask this God the same God that everybody prays to divide itself up and argue against one person or another, or one point of view or another, when there's only this oneness. How could that which is perfect, how could that which is divine create something that isn't? You must be like what you came from. You must be. If I gave you a piece of pie from an apple pie, I'd say, what is it? What do you think it's like? You'd say, well, it must be like what it came from.
Okay, I'm about to be out of time again. Can you tell me what that year did for you? Can you summarize what that year did for you? First of all, I look at you and I already think, highly evolved spiritual person, being, living your life on a path of being able to connect to the higher self, knowing your own spirituality, a sense of connectiveness to the oneness of life. So what did you need to know in that year that you didn't already know?
I learned how to be joyful everywhere. I learned to be totally at peace. You know what I've learned, Lope? I've learned to think like God thinks, as close as I can get to thinking like God thinks. So I see myself, I see the unfolding of God in everyone that I meet, and I see myself in that person. Even sitting here now, I see myself in you, and I see you in me. And by being able to do that, there's no way that I could have any hatred or anger or bitterness towards you, or the waiter who doesn't come to me on time, or the flight that is delayed, or whatever's the circumstances that show up in my life. I'm able to see myself in all of those people who are just doing what they can do, and I'm able to be love.
And able to be love, that's it. For people for whom picking up their first Wayne Dyer book is going to be this book, Change Your Thoughts, Change Your Life, Living the Wisdom of the Tao. For a lot of people at the beginning, it's like overwhelming. It's a lot. There's a lot to take in. What do you want to say to them?
It's so easy.
It's so easy.
It's so easy to be. It's just so easy. Just like, who was the guy that said, can't we just learn to get along?
Yeah, it was Rodney King.
Yeah, Rodney King.
Can't we all just get along
Can't we just love each other? So like when I watch the evening news and I see so many insurgents were killed and so on, I go out to them, to each and every one of them. I find that peace and that love within myself.
Wouldn't it be amazing? As I was reading this, thinking, as we move into this election year, wouldn't it be amazing to have Tao-centered leadership?
Oh, I think of that all the time, Oprah. That's what, it's like, and that's coming. That's coming. We pretty much know
who's Tao-centered and who isn't, but we'll leave that to another time.
Yeah, and all of us have the possibility to make that happen for ourselves. It's going to happen. There's no doubt about it.
Listen, I could talk to you forever.
Oh, I love you so much.
Thank you so much for the love. Thank you.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, because we've been doing this a while, but I could talk to you all day. Maybe we'll do all day with Wayne Dyer.
There we go.
Yeah, take us a while. Thank you for joining me again.
Thanks, Oprah.
Continued success. Thank you. You're listening to Oprah and Friends, Oprah and Wayne Dyer here, XM 156. Talk to you next week, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this edition of our Soul Series. These are some of my favorite conversations.
To hear more, sign up for a free 30-day XM Radio trial by going to www.xmradio.com/Oprah.